Hi guys, it's Minx here. Here is my little video bringing in 2024 on Krinx TV. Hope you guys are feeling super numb, and I just wanted to talk to you about the year ahead and the year past and all that kind of stuff. This is like my 10th take doing this because Pretzel's been naughty, and this whole thing has been a disaster of me having to stop and start recording. So let's begin afresh, and hopefully this one will be the right take. First of all, I want to thank anyone that's watched our channel this year and supported us in any way, whether that's just leaving a comment, a like, watching. All that stuff helps out a lot, so thank you very much for being really supportive nomkins and helping us out a lot with the channel this year. We've had our best month, which was June of this year, is our best month ever on YouTube on this channel. And then we had our worst month, which was November. So we had a mixed brag, but I am grateful for everyone who supported us this year. I really do mean it. You guys are wonderful nomkins, and thank you so much for allowing us to keep bringing you content here on this little channel. We are only a tiny channel, and I don't think we're going to grow that much because my type of content's pretty niche and for a certain audience, and I'm okay with that. But sometimes it is nice to have a few videos that take off, and we have that occasionally. Sometimes we have a video that goes on trending or whatever, like we did with Martha is Dead and Night at the Gates of Hell. And we get more eyes on the channel that way. So hopefully we'll have a few of those next year again as well. But the main thing I wanted to talk about was just, first of all, the absence of Chrism. Chrism obviously was not around for most of 2023 on this channel, and a lot of you have been like, where is she? Are they breaking up? Have they broken up? Do Minx and Chrism hate each other now? And I have mentioned what's wrong many times, but not everyone sees everything, especially on YouTube. So what I want to say is Chrism has been very sick. She got sick with COVID in June, and she's been like recovering over the course of the year from long COVID, essentially. She couldn't talk for quite a long time, like at all, for more than like a few seconds. She was coughing, retching, really, really in bad health. Lots of other side effects that I'm not going to go into, but a really rough time for Chrism this year. Every time we thought she might be getting a bit better, sometimes it would get worse again. I can safely say now, though, after we both had the flu again this holiday season, it seems to have done something and kicked COVID away, because suddenly her cough is a lot better. She is functioning a lot better. You guys probably, hopefully, heard her in the Kitchen Nightmares video we uploaded. If you haven't watched that, go watch it, because she's in there doing the usual bants she used to do. And we're hoping to ease Chrism back into doing stuff this January and gradually be doing more videos with me again. I don't want to put too much pressure on her. I don't want her to do it in every video because I don't want her to slide back into having bad health. And I know there's been a few points this year where I've been like, oh, Chrism's coming back, Chrism's coming back. And every time that I've said that, her health has got worse again. But this time, it does seem to genuinely be an improvement, but we're not going to rush into things. We're going to let her gradually appear more and more in content again. I know I'm not as good by myself doing commentary without Chrism. I know our banter is something a lot of you enjoy. It will be gradually returning, but I hope you can understand that we had like some serious complications in 2023 that affected everything really. And thank you for being patient with us, because both of us have suffered quite badly health-wise this year. I appear to have the immune system of a chocolate kettle. Like, it's just completely fucking useless, my immune system. So I've got sick a lot too, but nowhere near as bad as Chrism was. Secondly, what else do I want to talk about? Variety of content. I made a post earlier this year where I was like, oh, I'm going to do a bigger variety of content. It never really materialized. I did a few experimental videos. They all did pretty badly, which is to be expected with something new. I do realize that. Like, it's going to take a time to find an audience or even be shown to people or whatever in the algorithm. YouTube's algorithm, it's just a pain in the ass, guys. It constantly changes. It constantly screws us over. It constantly tells us to do things and that I don't want to do. And it's very depressing to deal with. It's like having a boss that constantly wants to screw you over. But I am going to try and continue doing a bigger variety of things. Bigger variety of games, more Metroidvanias, more Souls-likes, more just maybe first-person shooters, things that fit into horror but are maybe a little less well-known. I definitely want to keep bringing you like high-quality niche horror games that most channels don't cover. I think we cover a lot of games here that you probably don't see other places. Occasionally we do mainstream horror, I understand that, but I think we bring you a lot of games that a lot of people probably haven't heard of a lot of the time. And we're going to continue to do that with retro games, with new games, with everything. And we'll hopefully have a really good year in 2024 doing that for you guys. I do want to bring in more of the news type content again. I'm going to try and do a weekly news show and actually stick at it this year, sorry. So expect to see some of that pretty soon. And if it does badly, it does badly. I'm going to just try and keep bringing it consistently, and hopefully it will find an audience in the end. I also want to bring to you guys some real life stuff more. If you're on the Patreon, you probably do come across vlogs and things at least semi-regularly. They've been a bit all over the place this year as well because of Chrism being sick, but those are returning to the Patreon, and there'll be some more on YouTube too. We're hoping to do some real life ghost hunting at some point this year. I think it'll be fun going to some haunted locations and filming and that kind of stuff. So if that sounds like something you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. Any of those things sound like things you'd like to see, let me know in the comments. There is definitely more stuff I'd like to try and expand upon and make this a spooky channel for various reasons, not just spooky video games. I'm going to also say Patreon. Guys, thank you so much for the support on Patreon this year. I really do mean it. I know I sometimes post call to actions like, oh my god, guys, the Patreon, we really need some more support. I'm going to be 100% real and transparent with you. The Patreon is what keeps this channel going. If the Patreon goes below a certain amount, I won't be doing this for a living anymore. I'll probably still do it part-time because I enjoy content creation. But, there's going to be a point where I'm going to be like, okay, I can't do this anymore. At the moment, that point hasn't arrived, and Patreon is doing great, and Twitch has been doing amazing this year. Our Twitch has actually grown this year, which has been fantastic. But when it comes to Patreon, I do plug it a lot because it's the only way this channel keeps going. I'm going to be completely blunt with you. We don't make much money from ad revenue. Most videos get demonetized or monetized by somebody else. And quite frankly, it's thanks to your support we're able to keep bringing you what we bring you. If you can check it out, there's a link in the description to the Patreon. January is always a quiet month for us where it's a bit touch and go. I'm going to be honest with you. Like last year, I was really worried last January. So if you can help us out, go there. Consider pledging. There's lots of different reward tiers, lots of different things. If you sign up for a year, you do get a discount. And there's lots of different options available. I'm going to be adding in some extra stuff in the next few months as well to hopefully mix things up a bit there too. And yeah, but thank you everyone who supports us there. Thank you everyone who makes this possible. We rely on the crowdfunding to keep this channel going. So thank you so much for being amazing, beautiful, fantastic nomkins. You're the reason we can exist fighting back against the YouTube algorithm. You really are. So thank you. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. It's incredibly amazing that so many of you would support us over there. What else did I want to say? I think that's mainly most of the topics I want to cover. Chrism's going to be coming back. We're going to try and do a big variety of things. I know I'm going to say this, but I say this every fucking time I make an update video, and I don't even know if it means anything at this point. I'm pretty inconsistent, guys. Sometimes there won't be videos for days here. Sometimes there won't be videos for weeks here. And that happens when I'm working on a long project, like a very long play. Some of them take like 20, 30 hours to make, which is a colossal amount of effort. And they're the type of videos that do views for us, so I've got to keep doing those. And they just take a lot of time, and it sometimes throws me out in terms of organization. I'm going to try and be more organized and keep bringing you content regularly this year. I can't always guarantee that's going to happen because shit happens. Real life stuff happens. You know the drill. But I will do my best to be more consistent this year. That's like an attempted New Year's resolution, like a half-assed New Year's resolution, because I kind of believe that there's definitely going to be times when things get in the way of bringing regular content. But I'm going to do my best, and I'm going to hopefully bring you guys some fun ideas over the next 12 months. Thank you for allowing me to keep doing this for another year, and thank you for being beautiful nomkins. I really do appreciate each and every one of you. I know not everyone can support, by the way, and that's fine. It doesn't mean like I think less of you. Comments, likes, sharing the videos if you can, anything like that allows us to keep doing this for as long as possible and gets more eyes on the channel, which is ultimately what we need in order if we're going to maybe grow a little bit this year. That would be nice. It'd be nice to grow a little bit this year instead of being a tiny, tiny niche channel. Maybe a bigger variety of content and more consistent content will allow us to do that. We'll see. But anyway, I hope you guys are feeling numb. I hope you guys have a fantastic 2024. I hope if you're watching this, you're not too hungover. If you were drinking alcohol. I can't drink alcohol anymore, so, you know. But regardless, I hope you all had a great 2023, and I hope 2024 brings you really fantastic, wonderful times. And that's going to be it from me for this video. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being beautiful. And I will be back really soon with some actual gameplay content and other stuff, hopefully, going into this year. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being beautiful, and thanks for listening to me.